The dragon dance has begun, madam.
I've worked on a lot of films. You'll notice the changing choices, and not in...
By God, yes.
Of course, all those I mentioned now are critics and residents, and I believe they will accept my criticism and consider me now a critic, your opinion. So accept this speech with a generous chest. Peace be upon you. Today's clip. I think you need a cup of tea or coffee because it passes on several people, and it might mean it's sensitive to some. In the name of God. We start 100 to 200 years ago. You need to be a critic who is exposed to a lot of long experience and many scientific qualifications. And yes, but you need other critics to testify for you that you are a critic and people do not listen to you. And before 1,500 years to 2,000 years, the Arabs had critics and they had poets and eloquence. I mean, it is possible to criticize the Arabs. At this time, he gives you two houses that no longer come out of the veto. And now you want to be a critic first and foremost. Many poets who are high-ranking people say that this person, yes, a poet and capable and eloquent, here at his time people can listen to you. So everything before this, now you need to be a critic to a long experience, and people and even intermediaries can, so you can start the criticism process. I have not yet spoken about the Islamic view of criticism. All of this is far from Islam. You don't understand the meaning now, but now you want to be a critic and you have an opinion. You may need two jobs just to be indifferent and have a mobile with you. But now you have become a critic, and anyone can call himself a critic. Mukadram is, even the word mukadram, I don't know its meaning. Saw a movie or series or game, no need to say my opinion. Where to say my opinion? Open a channel on YouTube, create an account on Twitter, on Instagram, voila, and this is a critic, now this is my opinion, and put for you positives and negatives. And 10 out of 9.5 out of 10, I mean, even if they asked in a survey, even in a logical survey in relation to the West and the East. Why did you give this entertaining content 9 out of 10? I don't know why. I gave it 7.5 out of 10. He doesn't know this half. Why this deficiency philosophy? Even in both Western and Eastern logical contexts, he is not following these rules. All these references, evaluations, criticisms, and commands are non-Islamic in nature. Focus on understanding God's intention. When faced with criticism, consider if your thoughts are constructive or destructive. The dance of the dragons has begun, madam. This dance that has completely divided and will completely divide the dragon section. With the spread of entertainment content, movies, games, series, a category emerged that they call themselves the critics and the points. Their main goal, according to their claim, is that they want the viewer's benefit. They are afraid for the viewer that he might watch something later that annoys him. What do? They bring you this content and evaluate it for you so that you can comfortably take the content and you are comfortable with their payment for your benefit. From the beginning, it was so. I tell you that I watched a lot of movies. If you want to know more details and know a review about the movie, you will find a review.
For all the movies approximately in the channel.
The description. How do they evaluate them? They explain to the actor how to commit the sin in a better way. It's a sin to do it in the right way. I'm not telling you something like they are completely directors. They took the position of directors. Because they took the position of directors in the evaluation and the understanding is good, they do like this. For instance, he instructs the actor, no brother, this kiss shouldn't be on the cheek, but on the lips, and keep your clothes on. This indicates you are a wife awaiting your spouse. We want a bit of reality. These things are silly between here and there. A bit of aftertaste. Why is the room color red? Why red? Because the room must be, for example, white. It indicates the purity of hearts. It needs reality. So they took the situation afterwards. The music in the background is a fancy jingle. Is it consistent with the situation? Change it. The second person brings a game and claims that the tempered sword in the game doesn't break immediately, but after 2 hours of use, questioning the sword's usefulness. This means there is a flaw in the game or the weapons here. There is no extra treasure for the player. He makes a mistake. For example, in the design. Do the drawings mean they need modification? What is this, Detroit? That's it. He left.
I'm talking about Detroit, don't you know? You might like it. You'll notice a change in the choices.
This criticism, what kind of artistic criticism is it? Are you telling me it's all fine? Artistic criticism is not the problem here? This criticism is largely outside of the religious standards and references they follow. The key question is, what are these religious references? With time, the critics and the committed have gained a free reign. They have fallen into a free position. They are also the followers who love them. What's the purpose of movies, games, and entertainment in general? Was there ever a time without critics? Do you know what I mean by critics? Were there any hints of criticism? A quick light snack on the move. But over time, the colored content began to spread and immersed in this entertaining content. The residents and points have captured their economy in customs and traditions. How do you raise your sciences? It's a shame we are big men colored in the world of science. No. Even though it originally had worse content than the colored ones, but because it showed their manhood, showed their customs and traditions, what about their first religion? See? I mean, the original content had nudity, polytheism, and sacrifices. See? But no one speaks up. I mean, if someone advised them and they ignored it, I mean, a word in the comments, a word here, but no one speaks up and they think they are doing well. After the content filled with curses arrived, they divided it into sections, claiming by God that these were their customs and traditions, which they accepted in each section. Do you see this? I mean, is he logical? He is wrong 100%, but at least he is honest with himself. I mean, he is basically satisfied with the partnership and permissiveness, and these things came on what he is satisfied with. The big did not come on the small. I mean, at least...
I've decided to revisit one of my favorite games, which I believe has a well-balanced narrative. This is a personal reconciliation.
The second part said that he did not like the subject. This is forbidden. This is against our customs and traditions. But what are we going to do? This is our livelihood, this entertainment. We really do not accept it. Or even if we accept it, we accept it with anger and sadness. But what are we going to do? Okay, it's forbidden, but okay. The third part tried to justify their situation to the audience in this content. I mean, the first two parts feel like they have a spirit of denial. This part does not sell it. I mean, he is trying to justify to them why they put the entertainment in this content. And we are not just us. We must accept them. No, we accept them and justify their actions to them. This means if they didn't do it, yes, we could come and tell them, go ahead, do it, because we know your interests more than you do. The three divisions have something in common. What is it that we won't be affected by? Yes, we will see the pollution and we will see the mines, all of this from the beginning, but we won't be affected. The problem is what they have already surpassed the stage of being affected. They have surpassed it. When you reach a stage where you say that these things do not affect, then when I see evil and disbelief and immorality and pollution, and I am not affected. You have no feeling or conscience, you have surpassed. You have hardened your heart. That's it. If you see things and do not deny them and your heart does not deny them, then you do not appear to be affected. No, you were affected and surpassed the stage. And today I can officially tell you that I played and finished the game. Also, in another matter, this effect, don't you see it? You're not going to see it now. I mean, if you see something like a philo hanging or something like a philo shark, you're going to get the statue. No, but this affects your worship, even your sleep, your dealings with your family, your dealings with people, your life as a whole. All this affects. You're receiving things and your mind is programming them. You don't believe it. Leave this topic for a whole month and see if it affected you or not. That's why now you find some of the residents' followers are colored. The owners of companies announced that they are colored. They said, we are colored. The residents and followers who own this entertaining content follow and support it. They know that this is a certificate. And the strangest thing is that when you find, for example, their discussion sessions.
Our schedule.
Today is strong.
My hands.
We will help if God wills for a long time. And you are now witnessing men with beards alive. Elderly in age. Each one, if married 3 or 4, lives in our village. You see them sitting in a group. What do you expect? Do you think they are now discussing what Fajr prayer, the Quran, which man is beaten, a problem or business works? No, because of the discussion. In the 7th episode of the anime Flani, the hero died, but he left his girlfriend sad. The second one says, no, the game that was released 2 months ago, you see there was a technical error. Because even if you bought it, you could stop in the game but the Flani hero. Except for who sang the song. You look at this debate. You are surprised. You are looking at men in front of you. Their debate is silly. And above the silliness, their debate is forbidden. They are debating about forbidden matters in the first place. One comes to you and says, all games are forbidden. No, not all games are forbidden. Understand the idea. Games, series, and movies are all originally permissible. But you bring me pictures of women and dancing and music and nudity and intoxication and gambling. After you tell me that should I fall? Fall, what are you thinking? With this wave. For the evaluation, game and series movies evaluation, a group of evaluators came out as if they had paternal authority. I'll give you an example. Imagine 2 people were working in a job and they were so lazy in this job they neither advanced nor retreated. A period came and they were laid off. After they were laid off, they said, hey man, listen, let's sit in a council and watch people, for example, those who are going and those who are coming, of course, on the street, for example, and bring us some gossip and a cup of tea and so on. And yeah, we talk about this and we talk about that and we talk about, they were extremely lazy in their job, contributing nothing. Now they just sit around criticizing others' work, such as programs, advertisements, and series without any basis. Their criticism is unfounded, stemming from their own laziness and denial. They were originally lazy, and now they have become even lazier. The witness is the one who is sitting, who is complaining. If you saw this sitter, you would say, this is more merciful than them. The problem is that they are men. Now this one who is presenting this content, they have grown up, for example, got married and left. She comes and tells me, your son tells you, Dad, you were the one who was messing around here? You tell him, yes, you were the one who was like this. It's a disgrace. This is me. Oh my God, what were they thinking? They take the forbidden content and make it into a forbidden content? Forbidden content? For example, if someone steals from a non-believer who sells alcohol, the non-believer may call them a disbeliever and a thief. In this situation, there is no benefit to be gained. Is that all? You are a group of prohibitions put together. In this moment, you have become a group that I call the intellectuals. Not the intellectuals, but it's over.
Why is she so arrogant? Let the poor guy believe her. I don't care about the money, and it doesn't interest me any evening. Glory be to him and exalted. I'm broke.
Who is hurt? And they give you the high look, all people below, and I see you from above. All of you must listen to my words and say to me that I am a master. All of you, the word that I say it, all of you hear. And no one repeats. The problem? If the followers, yes, I don't know what it means, overwhelm their minds. Some followers tell me, what's up, teacher? I mean, above the silly content, unless the followers are satisfied with this humiliation and insult. Brother, don't you know? This relationship is strange. This group appeared in a clip, and for safety. I didn't know, but one told me. Did you see in a clip like this, they brought twins in it? I said here, see? They appeared in a clip answering questions. They answered all the twins' questions. I was shocked. The words he said in the clip, this is amazing. I responded to him on Twitter in a separate way. They justified the existence of music. We said, oh brother, music means we can go with them. I mean, halal haram difference. Despite there is no 100% difference, music is haram difference. I mean, I don't know where they brought it from. How many people claimed music is permissible in Islam? There was a disagreement in front of the public. The important scholars said, music is halal. Oh my uncle, there is a disagreement with you. They justified the existence of polytheism. They justified the existence of polytheism. They justified the existence of nudity. I mean, he tells you, my brother, if a woman, for example, came to you, or you, for example, saw a man, you're naked or blind, let the scene pass and continue the follow-up.
The role? Your head, bro. An easy gig, picture 2.5 hours of greatness, all fantastic. Except one 5-second scene, toss the whole thing.
I mean, deprive this because of this naked scene. My brother, take what is beneficial and leave the beneficiary. Then they said, the cursed colorists, wrong, this content, it exists in games, series, and movies, wrong. I say something nice, we look at the channel itself, are they displaying a game or the cursed ones? So when you open the door to his temptation, contradiction. Brother, you don't know, I mean, he says this thing, why, and now you yourself are displaying it. I tell you this is forbidden to drink. That's why this clip revealed that they have a total lack of religious knowledge. I mean, their religious references, I don't know what to say, zero. Because they say what they say, even one who entered Islam something strange. So they are walking in the art field because it is artistic. They have no religious reference. They mean they follow you for a need or two. And the rest they think here casually. In this case, a group came out. I don't know what to call them. The obedient who are not obedient, a strange group. I mean, see me, I fear God and I want to invalidate the invalid and deny the denier. But with a little of the permissive debate and a little of the music and a little of the songs and a little of, I mean, like your eye. I mean, right, we deny the denier, but I mean, it's okay to make up the eye. I mean, what? The problem? If one appeared, for example, we didn't miss her. I mean, we watch, you watch, and we all enjoy and deny. We say this is forbidden. We watch music and actors and dance, and we watch and enjoy everything, and we say this is forbidden. Don't follow. They are walking on an example. The end justifies the means. I mean, for example, I will go to city number 2 in order to plant a flower. And while I am walking on the way, all the plants that are on my way, I kill it. Do you give an exaggerated example? Yes, the example is exaggerated, but in order to understand and reach your hatred, how do they do it? For example, they take a movie content for you. This is a movie discussion. What does God do? The man entered and he is naked. It is not allowed. A woman entered with him and she is naked. It is not allowed in bed together. It is not allowed. This is forbidden. How do they do it? What is he showing all this in front of the viewers? They did something obscene and forbidden, showing everything which is not allowed. God is great. The same idea, these people appear to you as celebrities with all their flaws, and women with all their flaws, and everything they say to you we criticize. See, this is not worthy. See, this is wrong. See, this is dramatic. Okay, son of halal, you are presenting this obscene content. I mean, you wouldn't advise me if you hadn't published it. I didn't know anything about it. My brother, I tell you, this is a desire for God. I tell you, look at this content and focus on it. Focus on it completely. You criticize the idea. Really, if someone famous ignores? Yes, I can mention him by name and mention this because his appearance to people is wrong in the first place. This woman is clearly a temptress to everyone. What are you doing? All of this content is subject to criticism and display, with advice for the critics and the community. These are games, anime movies and series. My brother, face advice. God, leave this content. You will tell me what I can do. This is my livelihood. Your livelihood in the forbidden. You laugh at me and laugh at yourself and laugh at who? How? One is looking for his livelihood in the forbidden. Then you leave this thing afraid that your livelihood will be cut off. Where is your livelihood coming from? From God. If you have true faith in God and work with the right causes that have good in them, your livelihood will come to you. Even if you're in the most difficult situation, don't say you can't. Mix the content that was denied with something sweet and beautiful. You have a channel with millions of followers and thousands of views. Include a word or two of mine, but don't make it too sweet. Try at least to not show the thing that has no good in it, that has no permissions. Understand, my brother, choose the right thing, go to the people of innovation and criticize them, go to the people of misguidance and criticize them, go to the people of denials and criticize them. You have a correct and fluent tongue, you are capable, and you have equipment and filming and studio and movements, my brother. Criticize the right thing. Leave something in the balance of your good deeds for them on the day of judgment. This, my brother, is a sweet experience. It cuts off a month. See what the result will be. Consider it a period of purification? Of course. All those I mention now are critics and residents, and I believe they will accept my criticism and consider me now a critic. I accept your criticism with an open heart. As long as it's constructive, I welcome your feedback. Let's move on.